Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to show you guys the Adventra in all of its terrains that we've taken it through off-road. Now, if there's a particular point you want to skip to that you're looking to see, you'll be able to find that in the description or in the video timeline. You can skip directly to. Otherwise, we're going to get started here showing you from the most easiest to the most difficult climbing hills in the Adventra. And finally, here's a video of where we saw four-wheel drives struggling to get the climb on some extremely soft sand, but the Adventra doing it with still difficulty, but a lot easier than I expected given the conditions.
There's a rut in the middle.
Where?
Just there. You see the lip at the top? You want me to go first, man? Yeah. Oh, it's so far to walk.
You'll notice here in a moment that I actually had to come to a stop because I caught up to the 4 drive in front of me and I wasn't sure if he was going to make it over, so I slowed right down, which then I lost all my momentum, so I had to rerun it. And now I'll show you the videos from the easiest to the hardest going downhill in the Adventra with the hill descent control mostly in use. Just for reference here guys, it wasn't a tyre, we had one of our rear air shocks disconnect, I guess, from the rough terrain, which made it seem like it was a tyre at the time. We may hit brake fade.
Hey look, I can see the campground. Bash plate's working hard.
Without a doubt.
I would have gone to the left one if I were you, because I reckon this one's going to be a bit steep and you're going to crunch. Is the arse bottoming yet? What? I told you! Shit!
That was fun though. I reckon.
Holy shit!
I reckon we got some air on the back one there. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, that's right. And this is probably somewhere where you don't want to bring the Adventra, and if you do, make sure you have backup plans.
Yeah, okay, you want me to ride this? I'll jump straight to the right. Hold up. Right.
Right, you got to watch out for this because it'll pierce the sidewalk.
Yeah. It's all good.
You got a copy of it?
Turning for a left. Turn to the side. Right. Don't know if you guys are the most ideal spot. You might. Can you go up anymore? I just don't want to tap you back in. That's all, mate. You might be able to cross that. Yeah, I should be able to do that. Just hold there. I hate these.
You go, hang on.
No.
Yeah, you let him through, then maybe back up.
No, I might be able to do this. Hold up. It's alright.
And here is the Adventra crossing some shallow water crossings before we actually had the snorkel put onto it to give you an idea of its capability with 2-inch lift.
Watch it, watch your rock.
Turn.
And then follow my line here.
Unfortunately, guys, we don't live in a state where we can actually beach drive, so there's not a lot of sand video footage I can show you, but here's a little bit to give you an idea how it handles in the soft stuff. Hopefully we can get some more of this after lockdown ends.
See all those trees up there?
Is it soft back?
Yeah, mate, that's really soft. Just be careful, you'll leave your back end, go around that corner and you'll smack your back driver's side quarter panel.
That is soft.
And here's some footage now of how the Adventra handles, I guess, rally style all-wheel driving. if you get stuck in the Adventra, you only need 1 or 2 Maxtrax and away you go, really. Here's a couple of examples.
No, back more, sorry. So slippery, Jesus Christ. Oh, you can't wheel flat. Okay, back.
Now I'm sure you're all wondering, but hang on, the Adventra is an all-wheel drive. It's not a four-wheel drive and it certainly has no centre lock, so what makes this vehicle more capable? Well, I'll leave this video right here. That was cut out of the Holden Adventra 2005 promotional press release video, and hopefully that explains it in more detail. Thanks for watching, guys.
CrossTrac is an Australian designed and built all-wheel drive system that really gets the power to the road. Designed and developed specifically for Australian roads, this is Aussie thinking at its best. CrossTrac delivers a 62% rear-wheel power bias, giving you that characteristic Holden rear-wheel drive dynamic. It's a feeling you're used to, a feeling you can be sure of. CrossTrac works at every wheel. The full-time all-wheel drive system delivers each wheel the precise power it needs, and that's all of the time, not just part of the time. Traction is maximised for slippery roads and dirt surfaces, giving the Adventra tremendous ride and handling capabilities. With CrossTrac's 3 differentials tucked up and out of the way, rutted roads are no problem. At 200mm, Adventra boasts more ground clearance than the Ford Territory and the Toyota Kluger. Whether you're out on adventure or driving the family around town, this is technology that you can be sure of.